What I'm going to have them do is till some land, and every one of them will stop what they're doing to come do this. What I do? Oh, I must have hit the mini map. All right, where are you idiots? See, all of them drop what they're doing when it's a matter of tilling land. I don't know why that's in the game mechanism. I guess it doesn't really matter. They kind of respond the same way when you tell them to harvest. And I think it has to do with food as being such a critical thing in the game. Speed them up and let them get back to what they were doing. And there they go. But you see, once you learn how to play this game, it's by no means slow. It's just I'm slow. Okay, for some reason planting is in here too, and they fall asleep wherever the hell they're standing. Okay, we want them to plant wheat here. And we'll have to cut that bush, but I'm not worried about it right this second. Now they have to go somewhere and find the damn wheat to plant. So if it's in that jungle, that becomes a problem. And alright, let me go ahead and pause again. Actually, we'll be in pretty good shape on that pretty soon. Oh, I didn't get my, it wouldn't let me build my ovens. Each one of these tables rolls out dough for one oven, and each oven bakes one loaf at a time. I'm going to hit shifts here and see if I can keep making them. Yeah, if you hit the shift key, you can keep making them. Okay. Now, on them, you'll see happiness 3 of 100. Mine have never been happy. I think it's because I haven't been able to make the private rooms. Turns to eat 10,000. So you got time, but it goes by. And once they start eating, it seems like they eat. I don't think any of the food fills them up very much. Over here you have your prepared food, butchering, gathering, and they're kind of screwy. I'm not going to go through all of it because it's hard to remember all of it. But baking, at first all you can do is bake bread, and it's only a fill of 75%. You need the baker's table and the baker's oven, so you don't even need flint for fire. And this, you need apples and flour, so that's a good deal. But early on, they're going to tend to eat all your damn apples up because you don't have anything else. And speaking of which, I'm going to have to go over here and find this orchard. Well, there's something else I kind of want to do. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, combat. Froggy is fighting with somebody, and I don't know who. They fight with chickens and all kinds of stuff. It's not necessarily my people they're fighting with. That's why I wanted to get that wood quickly. If you assign anybody to soldiers, they're not going to do any of their citizen stuff. So what I found worked was to just arm the soldiers. So let's look at that. Militaries. You have armor, you have weapons. Weapons, you have wooden swords, and they attack 171, defend 229. Now, that, sounds like a starting point, but if you go to stone, you can make a stone mace that's 596, 804. Oh, it's a range of attack from 600 to 800 basically in defense. It's a little less, I think, on defense, but it's more on attack. And I'm one of those kill them and they can't hit you back. Uh, so that's a lot more than a wooden sword. And we've got all you need is stone and wood and a mason's bench. So we're going to make 11 of those. And I think this is why people don't do this, because it slows them down. But I keep losing people to those damn, frogmen. And I'm going to make 11 wooden breastplates. And like I said, this is probably not the way to go, but I don't know what drags their little asses into the jungle, what motivates them to go over there. So now you'll notice your attack and defense, or the defense is a little higher on the breastplate. I think that's a little higher. So anyway, you can look at these. I think the breastplates usually, then maybe the greaves, and then the helmet are, yeah, those are about equal. But if everybody's got a breastplate and a weapon, it seems to kind of thin down the frogman activities. So as far as them winning the fight. And also, if you do lose anybody, or you might be able to get a ghost hero anyway, I don't know. So we've got them building weapons, and they're going to take their own sweet time. I think they have to go find wheat and bring it back to us, and I'm up in the air again. I think they have to go find wheat and bring it back, and that's one of the reasons they'll wander off where the frogmen are. Alright, let's find our frogmen. There's that scootin' beatin' thing. There's our frogmen, but boy, they were already wandering pretty far out here. I think I'm too... Be nice if there was orchards, and there are orchards over here. I might do better just to go ahead and have them till some more land and plant orchards with saplings from these. I don't know how that works on the gathering and the trying to hit a level where I've got some of these damn trees. Alright, you want to do gather? And I don't think we hit any. Yeah, we hit that one. See, it's on a level by itself. Then you go down one level and you do it again. See, this was a product of a sick mind. In some of them, all your... see, we hit that one that time. In some of them, your trees are on level ground, and you can do the wheat thing where you have them plant trees. But they take their own sweet time to do it. It's definitely something that I think you need to do. Because, like I said, early on, until you get the processed food going, it's pretty much your only source of food. Alright, we got that tree that time. We got that wild wheat that time. You can't eat wheat as such. But once you have that mill, and that took a while to figure out because I was looking for everything under utilities, and it was under buildings. I thought buildings was, you know, some of that fancy stuff for later on. It's going to harvest these. I think you can use them to trap animals somehow, but I'm not sure. It's got a lot of depth to it. There's the good thing about it. Okay, unleash the troops. I don't know what they'll prioritize. Like I said, I don't know how the AI decides what it's going to do. I saw a guy trying to tell each of these 11 people what to do individually, and I don't know. You know, if you can make that work for you, God bless you. Baker's oven needs, okay. Those are probably old met. Wait, thought we had a Mason's bench. Oh, that's probably just an old message. So I think everybody went to go get the, yeah, which is cool because food will be an issue first, or not first, but it will be an issue. Get a wiggle on here. See, game speed 3. A badger the froggy's probably fighting the badger. Uh-oh, he might be fighting Duke Cherbourg. Where are you, buddy? I don't know why he got stunned, unless he tangled with a wild animal. I don't know if they can. You see, they're leaving all this crap wherever they harvest it. See, they scurry with some purpose. I think they're building their, I don't know what they're building. I thought they were going to build the armor. There's the first morning star. I'm going to call it that. I don't remember what it said it was. There's some more. Okay, you can go to them and individually equip like a head item, body item, all that, or you can just do auto equip and they'll pick up the arms and armor. If they go and stand in the hospital and they're healing and you do this, they'll pretty much stay there and just keep on healing in my experience. See, they're bringing wood and stone like little mofos. There's probably a politer way to say that, but I don't know what it is. And making all this stuff for us. And there's our oven. And all this is going. Once we get some wheat, we'll be downtown. I'm going to go ahead and see if they'll harvest that wheat. Now we're up in the air. I'm not in love with some of the well, nobody's in love with all the mechanisms in any game, so. Still in the air. Okay. And if you just double left click, it'll go ahead and do the thing for it. How are we on wood? We're okay on wood. I think they're bringing, what are you bringing me, mud? There's something you can do with that by cooking it. We're probably hit a choke point on stone now. Alright, we're at ground level. Let's see if I'm right about this. Yeah, see, it won't let us do that. It won't let us mine. What it wants to do is dig because it's one down. You got me. It's the mechanism that's in the game. So there you go. But we're rolling along. We got food started. These, like I said, these buildings should work better with walls, but I'm not worried about that yet. Now, the early on stuff I saw said to go ahead and start building your dungeon, and I have had really crap luck at, oh, there you go. There's those breastplates. Boy, you'll find, I don't know, like I said, I didn't see people doing this, but mine were dying. And they'll go over there and they'll get it in their head there's something they want to go get over there in the jungle. That, and eventually the froggies will get closer and closer and closer. So think we've got anything in our food. Yeah, there. See, they put all that fruit. So now they've got food to eat, so you're not jammed up on it. All right, let's get rid of these damn trees here. See, I had this humming along. We got 2 mills. All right, they've been planting. I don't know where they get the wheat seedlings, but they bring them back like they bring the cows for the mills. And evidently they brought it. Yeah, they brought us chickens, but they bring stuff for all this stuff. I tried putting one of those farms on a chicken or a cow, and it didn't work out. So. And we've got somebody doesn't have their little mace yet. Either that or I made too many. All right, you don't, and you don't. Did I make enough? Yeah, they've still got one yet to make. Like to go get that coal. I'm not always sure what to prioritize. All right, let's slow this down. All right, there's our first wheat. Now what we need to do with wheat, okay, let's go ahead and pause. Okay, once they have the wheat, go to food. You need the mill to turn it into flour. And then we go to baking. All right. Bread is made out of, you have to have the baker's table and the oven, but you'll notice all the way at the bottom there, the ingredient is flour. And that's what, I had the wheat, I had the table, I had the oven, and I couldn't figure out how in the hell to get flour. Okay, it fills 75%, pie does 85%, and we've still got apples, I haven't got into them. Now you can set these and it won't bitch about you setting too many. Okay. There's snow cherry pie. I don't have a clue about that. Flour and eggs for cookies. I don't know. I didn't get gathering. Okay, let's go to gathering now that it makes some sense. Supposedly you can gather milk and eggs, and I have no idea if they go out to where the chickens are or they gather them from your own stuff. Whoops, that's a unifallow. That's why that didn't. Alright, that's doe's milk. This is just foul. Okay, cows we may or may not have. You click here, you can do the pluses, and I don't know why there's one on each side. Alright, are we chicken eggs? Okay, and scooten beaten eggs. Let's take a chance and do 3 on both since they're kind of armored in case they go off into land. What they were doing was they were getting bones from those SOBs in the jungle, and it was really, they were dying because they'll fight one and 3 more will not jump on them, but encounter them. Okay, meat. Meat's a whole separate board here. And I don't know how they get any of it. I think they collect it. Alright, we need a fire, which brings me back to something else. I hope I don't seem like I'm all over the map, but I probably am. Alright, I haven't got used to seeing this and knowing what's where. Okay, we didn't get any flint from the... I don't think we dug the gravel. We should have done that. Okay. This is one reason I wanted those trees gone, and I have no idea what happens if you dig that square next to the water. I think there's a use for sand. Problem is... shoot.